feel free to send in the next patient. Thanks. Oh, are you going on your lunch break now? Exactly. A takeaway, Mediterranean bowl for me, please. You know me too well. Okay, yeah, I'll see you back. All good. Hi there. How's it going? It's, really nice to meet you. My name is Dr. Jojo, and, what brings you, here to the clinic? Okay, yeah, sure. So, you were just here for your physical exam. Was that for your work? Was that just something you were wanting to personally do on your own accord? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. No worries. Well, first of all, fairy claps for you. I just want to say I think it's great that you're taking, the initiative to come forward and take the prerogative to do one of these exams. So often people just, don't get themselves checked, every once in a while even. So good on you for doing it. You'd be surprised just how many times I've heard people being able to make discoveries with themselves before something happens. So good on you. Really happy for you. And was there anything in particular whatsoever you were wanting me to assess? Or was it just a general head to toe, full body physical? Okay, so nothing in particular, right? You were wanting to check out just to do a general physical, right? Sure, no problem. Okay, what we can do for you today is just a standard head to toe, non-invasive physical exam. Check the senses, check how everything's going, and should be good to go. Alright? Is this your first time as a patient here at our clinic? Okay, sure. Well, I'm just gonna need to grab a couple details of you in that case. They shouldn't take too long. I know it can be a little bit tedious, but I don't make the rules. It's just part of our occupational health and safety protocol that we have to follow. I know. So I'll just ask you a couple questions, and then we'll get you to sign a few waivers, and should be good to go. Alright? Can I just grab your date of birth? And just your full name. Okay. And what is your current best form of contact? Would that be mobile phone, email, text message? Okay, sure. And what was your phone number I could just grab to send that to? Okay, sure. Alright, excellent. And what's your current address? Okay, great. And do you have any underlying or pre-existing serious medical conditions that I should be made aware of? Any sort of serious things you have? Okay. Sure. Are you currently being prescribed, or are you currently taking any medication or prescription or something like that? Okay. Sure. Okay, yeah. Great. And have you in the past 7 to 14 days have experienced any flu-like symptoms? Any coughing, dry throat, swollen lymph nodes, fever, numbness, headache, the sweats, anything like that I should be aware of? Mm-hmm. Oh, and weakness is another one. Just fatigue, muscle aches, anything like that. Okay, sure, sure. Okay. Alright, great. And would you say you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night? Or round about on average? Okay, okay, sure, sure. No problem. Great. Are you currently a smoker? Cigarettes, vaporizers? Mm-hmm. Do you consume alcohol on a daily or weekly basis? And if so, how many standard drinks would you say you consume? Okay, sure, sure. Great. Okay. Okay, sure, sure. I'm just gonna ask a few very general yes or no questions. Have you experienced nausea in the past 7 to 14 days? Okay. Have you had any serious injuries in the past 7 to 14 days? Okay. Have you had any concerns lately about your general health or well-being? Mm-hmm. Has any of your friends, family, or significant partners experienced any flu-like symptoms in the past 14 days? Okay. Have you currently taken the latest flu shot this year? Mm-hmm. So what I've got right here is just the waiver. If you could quickly sign this for me. It's just to essentially give consent to the tests I'm gonna do in this physical. I know it sounds a little sus, but I know it's just standard protocol. I'm not gonna be doing anything weird. It's just, you know how things are nowadays. Obviously gotta be super formal about it, so if you could just sign right here. If you could just sign right here and here. Great, thank you so much. Let me just quickly sign a few things. Great. All right. Well, that all done. I think we are just about ready to begin with the physical. How's your day been going otherwise? Good, good. Fantastic, fantastic. And how's the month been in general? Cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna take off my glasses for this part of the examination so I can just get a little more details up close. Alright, let's begin. The first thing I'm going to be doing is just a general head to toe checkup, assessing different parts of the body, ranging from scalp, shoulders, neck, arms, and legs. I'm going to be testing and assessing your reflexes, testing and assessing your vision. A couple things to do with your sense of smell, some audible tests, and overall these exams are non-invasive, outpatients. How relaxing, if anything, these assessments are. So feel free to, at any point in time, kick back, relax. It's going to be super chilled out. And if, of course, at any point in time you have any questions, and course, if at any point in time during this physical you have any questions, any queries, any qualms, if you want to take 5, if you want to use the bathroom, get a drink of water, just please don't hesitate to let me know. My job is to ensure that you are comfortable. Okay. Alright. Well, let's begin. The first thing I want to be doing is just checking your scalp. Okay. I'm just seeing the quality of your hair. And essentially all we're doing is checking for if maybe you have any dandruff or stuff like that. Just very basic stuff, okay? Looks good. Moving on down to your face. Can you just go ahead and raise your eyebrows for me? Like this. Good. Alright, next, can you go ahead and just extend your neck up like this? Any pain? No? Great. Can you go ahead and just swallow? Alright, good. Next, can you just go ahead and turn your head like this? Just make sure you're still. Any pain? Good. What about this side? Great. Can you go ahead and raise your shoulders for me like this? Fantastic. One more time. Can you go ahead and move your head in a circle like this? Great. We're just checking for general mobility in the neck and stuff like that. Great. Okay. Fantastic. Can you go ahead and inhale through your nose for me? Good. We're just there checking for if you have any congestion in your sinuses. So here I'm just going to check those sinuses. Can you just breathe through your nose one more time? Great. Okay. Looks all good there. Next, if you could just extend your right arm for me. Just going to okay, looks good. And the other arm. Okay. And are you able to do a full circle around with your arm like this? Just checking for the mobility and the stiffness in your shoulders. Okay. Any pain when you're doing that? No? Okay. Great. Fantastic. Next, we're going to go ahead and check for your spine mobility, flexibility. Can you go ahead, whilst standing still, turn around like that? Okay, and just the other side. Very early looks into your eyes. Essentially, we're wanting to assess your pupil dilation, the retina, how your eyes react in the presence of light, just to make sure everything there is looking all good. Okay? Alright. I'm just going to wave like this. Okay. Alright, and just this one. Good. 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 Alright. Fantastic. We'll get back to that in a second. To just take a bit of a listen to your heart. Make sure that the old ticker is doing well and dandy. listen. Your ear canals. Okay. Just check if there is any debris, any wax, anything like that. Just assessing the quality of your hearing, and if there's anything there, we can clean it out. Okay. So first, I'm just gonna take a look into this ear right here. Okay. All right. Okay, interesting. Alright, so there does seem to be a little bit of wax. A little bit of wax. It's a bit of an understatement, but nonetheless, what we can do for you right now actually is remove that wax. Yeah. Okay, sure. So what we're going to be doing is essentially removing any debris, any irregularities, any earwax, just to clean out your ears a little bit, because whilst it doesn't really look like that your hearing is impaired by any stretch of the imagination, I feel like we can just do a little bit of tweaking and make your hearing even better. Okay, so just give me 1 moment. Just going to Alright, so what we're just going to be doing is using a pipette and a little just sodium chloride solution that is based with a carbonate, and it's just going to, I guess, fizz up the earwax. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So I'm just inserting that solution into this ear right now. Might need a little more. Okay. So I'm just going to give that a few seconds to fizz up. Okay. And we'll just do the other ear while we're waiting for this one. What that essentially is might sound gross, but it's sort of turning your earwax into, I guess, liquid. So I think we have given that wax a bit of time now. I think now we can do the fun part. So what we have here, and we're going to do scoop out the earwax. Very good. Good stuff. All right, fantastic. So we have cleaned out quite a bit of earwax from that, which is great. You should be able to hear a little bit better now. I think we can now go ahead and do a couple tests. I'm going to whisper a few things in each of your ears, and all you need to do is just recount what I say. Got it? Alright, let's begin. Let's start off with this here, so just tell me what I say. Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore. Any idea? She sells seashells by the seashore. See, I even got it mixed up. Alright, very good. Let's do the other. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yeah. Well, very good indeed. I'm just going to read out a couple more things. Music. I have my book here. I'm just going to read a couple passages from it. Tickle, tickle, riddle me that, this, that. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, very good. And one more. Let's see. Just recount what I say from this. What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative. What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative. Very good. And one more. Just trying to find a good passage here for you to recount for me. That will make your teeth go gray. Very good. The next thing we're going to be doing before doing some eye tests is a test to assess your reflexes and your touch. So I have this little brush here. You can see on one end it's got a very soft little bristle, and on the other end it's got like a mermaid tail, and it's not really sharp, but it's not exactly soft either. So we're going to be calling this side soft So we're going to be calling this side with the bristles dull, and this side with the brush with the mermaid's tail sharp. So dull, sharp, sharp, dull. And all I'm going to be doing is just prodding around, poking just around your back. And I need you to identify if it is sharp or dull. Okay? Let's get started. Dull. Sharp. Dull. 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 Sharp. 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 Dull. Very good. All right. Sense of touch is looking solid. Going to be checking back on the eyes. All I need you to do for this test is we're just assessing your eye mobility. Okay, so I'm just going to get you to do your best to follow the light. Just follow the light. Good. Very good. Okay. Excellent. All right. Just a quick little test. How many fingers am I holding? Great. How many fingers? How many fingers? Fantastic. How many fingers? Yep. How many fingers? Great. Excellent. This next test, I am going to be assessing your peripheral vision. So just say stop when my eyes leave your field of sight. Okay? Right. Yep. Okay, next we're going to be checking peripheral vision for each eye. So I'm going to cover up this eye and just tell me at what point this eye can no longer see these fingers. Right about there. And for this one. Great. For this last little test, I've just loaded up a stock standard eye chart. And we're just going to go one by one and just tell me if you can read them. I'll stand about here. What do you reckon this is? Yep. P. Yep. How about the third row? Can you read any of these ones? How about this? T for Tim. O for octopus. Z for zebra. Okay, great. Do you reckon you can do the fourth row? Okay, sure. L for leopard. P for panther. E for east. D for dingo. What about this one? P for plant. Took me a while to think of one for some reason. E for eradicate. C for chef. F for free. D for dad. Daddy. Sure. We'll just do one more. E for elegant. D for dog. F for fund. C for coal. Z for zest. P for pants. Alright, very good. I'm just going to write this down. Alrighty, well, that is looking great. I'm very confidently can say that all of your vitals, all of your on the surface things look amazing. There are no problems or concerns that I have. Everything you can see ranging from your reflexes, your sense of vision, your sense of hearing, all of that is looking good. Was there anything else before I let you go that you were wanting me to assess before we finish it off today? No? Oh, yes, you wanted a quick smell test. Okay, sure. Yeah. We can do that for you quickly before we close it up. So, a smell test essentially isn't something that is so standard that you would find in these physical exam checkups, but here we have been able to integrate some groundbreaking, relatively exciting, might I add, technology, which essentially allows us to assess sense of smell now, which is exciting. So here I have 2 translucent clear solutions, and essentially I'm going to tell you in advance that one of these solutions smells like a certain thing. However, the other solution will produce nothing but clean, odorless water vapor, and all you needed to do is to say which vaporizer produces the smell I'm describing and which is water vapor. Okay, so for this first one, which of these 2 smells like oranges to you? Okay, here's number 1. Okay, give that a smell. And here's number 2. Number 1 and number 2, which one smells like orange? Good. Alright, I'll do one more test. Okay, so for this next one, one of these smell like, I guess, what would you call it? It's like a pineapple sort of smell. What does pineapple smell like? Well, it'll be pretty obvious because one of these won't smell like anything. So which of these solutions smell like pineapples to you? Here we go. Number 1. So just give that a smell. And number 2. Number 1 or number 2? Great. Alright, well, sense of smell looks good to me. Anything else I can do for you before we wrap up today's session? Great. Well, I want to thank you so very much for your cooperation and your patience today. I understand like I said, that these little physical exams can be a bit tedious, but I think you passed with flying colors. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you have any future appointments, let me know. We can book you in as well. So yeah, with that all about said, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.